All right, Flight 23. This was obviously the same evening as Flight 22. So here I am helping Andy P get an engine out. So I went over and helped him bring some stuff back. Get my buddy Mark here situated and sorted out. Got him started. His always first pull, maybe second. So it's cool that he's got that tuned up so well. Mr. 185. There he is on his launch. He had a few attempts. The wind was doing some funky stuff. And then got him up in the air, and then here I am kiting my wing and getting it ready to take off. So here I am getting kitted up, ready to go. And there's Andy P. He's getting ready to launch too. Got mine started up and running, and ended up going through it a little bit, adjusting some on the carbs. I think I richened up the low end a little bit just because it was a little chilly out there today. And didn't want to have any problems with it. So I'd rather run it a little bit rich than a little bit lean, at least for these earlier flights. The winds were actually pretty gusty throughout this evening. So the flight previous, I'd kind of been bounced around a little bit, and a lot of the other guys had too. And you'll see me push my luck a little bit. I was doing some pretty tight turns towards the end of this video, which of course I'll have on here, and ended up going into where instead of that wing being about a 45 degree to the horizon, it went pretty much parallel too. Obviously I didn't stay in that very long, and really it's thanks to having a beginner wing that is so forgiving that I didn't have any further issues. Now I mentioned that there were some pretty turbulent wind conditions going on earlier, but I was really fortunate, and I think I got to give myself a little bit of credit. I've been working pretty hard on my takeoffs, but at the same time, you know what? There's there's a little bit of luck that goes into this too every time. Now, of course, I had it laid out really well. It really took my time making sure the lines were cleared, the cells were ready to accept that air pressure as it came in, and all that. So it wasn't completely luck, but I saw people that had a whole lot more experience than I do today, struggling a little bit with their takeoffs. I was fortunate, by and large, that I was able to bring that wing up and launch first time each time this day. And so, yeah, I guess I'd rather be lucky than good any day, but I'm still working to get better.
Woo! That was kind of a spicy approach.
Yeah, kind of spicy moment you had up there too.
Dude, I was like, all right, well, there's a limit.
You were like, Kyle got this lesson in energy management.
Man, that was spicier than I wanted.
It's spicier than I wanted to watch.